I'm Daphne from Daps Makeup, here to give you the quick tea on luxury makeup. Oh, guys, today I'm excited. We are doing a Sephora VIB haul. Yay! Because, guys, I got a lot of stuff. I can't lie. Like, I did a couple orders online and in store. Yeah, so I have a lot to go through. And probably at this point, the Sephora sale is still going on as we speak. But at this point, I probably have used half the products at this point. So this is not specifically a Sephora VIB recommendations video, but if this video helps you in these last few days, then I'm happy for you. I will give you my first impressions of the products that I have used. Because some of these new products I just couldn't wait to use. I use them. And there's also products that are just straight up repurchases, that kind of thing. But it's not going to be my normal video where I give these in-depth reviews of any particular products. I'm not going to show you any demo videos of how I use the products. I did use some of the products today, and I'll point them out, but there's not going to be any B-roll film of showing me applying it or anything like that. So I'm going to ask you guys in the comments below, if there's any products that you see that I show that you would love an in-depth review, put it in the comments, and then I will prioritize that to come back around and do a specific video on those items. Or even at the very least, even do a YouTube shorts. But yeah, because I'm sure some of these, there's definitely products in here that deserve their own dedicated video. But then things get lost in the shuffle as new items come into my collection. So I will give priority to what you put in the comments. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with probably some of the more newer and fun items, and then I'll end with more of like the practical items, the kind of old repurchase kind of items. And I did get a couple items actually also from Nordstrom. So it's technically more than just a VIB sale, but I just thought I'd throw it in there because they were on sale at Nordstrom, and some of the products are available at Sephora, but I'll explain why I bought them at Nordstrom instead. But let's start up with the straight up Sephora. Let me get some of this. I mean, when I tell you, I condense things too. I got a bag here, I got a bag here, but I'm still starting with the box. Okay, so what should we start with? Okay, I'm gonna start with Danessa. So this is one that I was excited to get. So this is Danessa's Groundwork Blooming Romance. I do not have her original. But we'll see, depending on how much I love this product, maybe I'll go back and get the original. I did use it on my eyes today. This is actually the third look that I've done. Maybe I'll post the other looks, but they are online on my Instagram page. So if you're not already following me on Daps_makeup, you should be, because I already posted my 2 prior looks, and I'm sure I'm going to be posting this today as well on my Instagram. But let me show you the palette. And it's just gorgeous. This is definitely springtime appropriate shades. So a lot of like kind of mauve-y, peachy, coral vibes. And I just have to say, it is such a unique formula. Like, I have like nothing like it. Try to get them closer, but and you can see I've been dipping my brush into these. So you'll have one side that has more of a putty consistency, and then one side that is a powder. Right or wrong, I've been, kind of using the putty side as like the base and then setting it with the powder. I've been using the putty ones as liner. I know you can also use them for the brow, like especially the original one, but you can use them for the brows, you can use them for blush, you can use them for lipstick. I have not used it in those ways, but if maybe give me some more time, I will do that. One of the things that I should do is also, I know Danessa does like these Teach Me Tuesdays, where she shows how to use her products. I probably should, particularly for this one, because it's just such a unique formula, I think I should watch that, and then, so that I make sure I'm doing this right, because I've just been using it the way that just you know, empirically seems right to me, but I should see what she says. So yeah, if I, you know, come back and do a review video, you know, hopefully by then I would have used this a lot that I can give you a good review, because this is one that definitely, this should never be a first impression product. Like, this deserves some time that you use it a lot and then give your impression. But so far, I will say that I do like it. I've been loving the looks that I've been creating. So I do like it. And I just like that it's just a unique formula to my collection, because obviously I own a lot of eyeshadows. And so it's hard for anybody to make anything unique. So this one, I do recommend, and I'm really enjoying it. Let's see. Givenchy, the Prisme Libre Loose Blush, and I do have it on my cheeks. And I went lightly, guys. It can be built up more. I was going for a light look, but just know these are pigmented. This is there's 6 shades, and this is number 6. And you can see there's 4 sides. So there's a lighter peachier and then a redder orange kind of shade. I was grappling between 5 and 6. The 5th one is more of a pinky berry, and I was this close to getting it, but I just felt most recently that's what I have already been purchasing. When I think of like my recent Chanel blushes, they have been in that pinky mauve. So I decided to pick a color that I felt like would be more unique to my collection. You know, in terms of the packaging, it does come with a little puff. I don't use it. And then what I just do is I just pour the whole thing. You can see I've been using it. I pour the whole thing in here, and then I just dip my brush into it. So I just mix them all. I don't try to just pick one shade or anything like that. I've been really enjoying this. Yeah, that I am considering going back and getting shade number 5, but this is number 6. So let me know if you want a dedicated video to that. Maybe I'll get the other one and I'll do a video with both shades, you know? Okay, let's see. And I'm also just kind of thinking like what is on my face that I can show you. So on my lips, you know, a lot of times I come on with a bold matte lip, but today I just have a lip oil, just a simple lip oil. But it's not by nobody, it's by Guerlain. It's their Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Lip Oil, and I got it in the shade Pop Rose Glow. When these first showed up, I thought for sure I was going to get the purple one or maybe one of the nudie ones, but just kind of looking at what lip oils I have, I realized I don't really have a bright poppy pink. So once again, I was trying to pick something that I don't have for my collection. And I just think, actually, I think it's a gorgeous shade on me, you know, that I could even pull it off with a makeup look. It does have a scent, but I actually think it's nice. I was worried if I wasn't gonna like the scent. It feels comfortable. It gives the lips, you know, a beautiful glow, and I feel like my lips look very luscious. And I feel like this is my first day using it, but I feel like this will last long, you know, for lip oil. You know, obviously it's a lip oil, but for a lip oil, I feel like this is really gonna be relatively a long-lasting moisturizing lip oil. So these aren't cheap, so I want to take advantage of the Sephora sale, but I'm actually really liking it. So far I haven't really had any misses, you know, like I try to, and sometimes I don't know if you might think like I purposely just like everything, but like I know what I like, and I try to pick things that I know I will like, because this is my money. I don't want to buy things that like I know in my head there's a good chance I'm not gonna like it. And I don't like returning stuff if possible. So, okay, what's next? What also I'm using on my face, and I don't know if you'll be able to appreciate, but Fenty, the new We're Even Hydrating Concealer. I do have it under my eyes. And I'm doing a light look today. You know, in terms of my complexion, I just have the Lisa Eldridge skin tint. So I don't have like a full coverage foundation on. So, you know, it's a skin tint. So, you know, obviously, you know, this concealer is coming in clutch today for this look, you know, and I got powders and everything to finish the blurring effect to my look, but I'm liking it. Admittedly, Fenty's original concealer, I hated that one. I don't return often, but I believe I returned that one. That was years ago. But this one, oh no, I'm keeping this one. So let me know if you want a video. I can do a whole Fenty face because seriously, let me tell you why I could do a whole Fenty face. Because I bought a lot of Fenty. It's crazy. I haven't bought Fenty in a while. I bought a lot of Fenty. So I know I have the Guerlain lip oil, but I also got the Viral new shade Fuchsia Flex in the lip gloss balm. I'm forgetting Fenty, but you know, it's been a while. I used to love Live and Die with these lip glosses, gloss bombs. It just, you know, so I haven't bought these in a while, but this color, it is special. So I do got to do some video on this, but this is, there's a reason why it's viral. It really is. And then I also got her new highlighters, the Demi Glow. And it's definitely a new formula for her, because I used to love her original formula for highlighters, but you know, I feel like a lot of us nowadays are using less highlighter, or you know, wanting our highlighters not to be too chunky, too sparkly. We wanted things to be more natural. Ooh, I forgot to use it today. I meant to use it today. I actually see, this is what I mean. I have no highlighter on. Like, I've been using less and less highlighter, but this one, okay. First, Yum Rum. This shade is gorgeous. I'll try to put up pictures. I got this, I put this on and I was immediately in love. It is such, it feels so smooth. Like, if you touch this, you will just fall in love with just the touch, the feel. It is so buttery smooth and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous on. I'm so mad I didn't put highlighter on today. I loved it so much, I went back to get another shade. That's how much. I went to the store, left the store, and came back the same day to get another shade. That tells you something. So I went back. I was grappling between getting Rich Honey and Loose Change. I ended up getting Rich Honey, which is a little bit deeper than Loose Change. It's kind of being safe, I think. But this is gorgeous as well. I'll try to post pictures, but I did on my Instagram. I've already posted pictures of both shades on me. I swatch all the shades, so I'll also try to, you know, I'm hoping everything I'm saying is popping up on the screen, but I swatch all the shades, so you can see what they look like. Swatched in the store. You know, I picked 2. I could have easily picked 3. So I'm not wearing it today. Today is just simply blush, but trust me, I should have some pictures over here. They're gorgeous highlighters. So I'm telling you, at this point, I could do a Fenty face. I have her foundation stick. I got the concealer. I got the blush. So if you want a Fenty face, I got the gloss. Just let me know. All right, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's go. Talking about lips. Gucci. Now, Gucci matte lipsticks are like in my top 3 favorite matte lipstick formulas. And they had come out with new shades. So same packaging, nothing is different, but they had come out with new shades. And it was a last minute choice of which shade I got. I'm so happy I got this shade. It is the shade Ava Grape. It is, I don't know if I can do this, but and I don't know if you're gonna be able to appreciate this. It is a gorgeous nude, but you could see it has a little bit of mauviness to it. So there's a hint of purple, hint of mauve, lavender. It's not like in your face purple. It's gorgeous. I'm in love with this shade. Oh my God. I'll try to post a picture, but yeah, the first look I did a whole mauve look with Danessa Myricks on the eyes and the lips, and then another day I did more coral look, and then I matched it with this blush, kind of like what I'm doing today. So those were a must. And then let's see, this one is not going to be exciting. But it's just something, you know, I needed a new moisturizer. I love Supergoop, so I decided to try the Triple Prep moisturizer because I've heard good things, and I just wanted, I needed a new moisturizer that has SPF. I love their, I think it's the Unseen super product from Supergoop. That used to be my favorite primer. I'm sure I'll come back around to it. I know I was tempted to get the skin tint, but I didn't because I got the Lisa Eldridge. So I went and got the moisturizer instead. All right, now I'm about to open up the bag. So transitioning to the Sephora bag. Now these are gonna have more kind of staple products. Some of them are new to me, but then, I started off with all the fun, makeup stuff. And so this is just kind of more vital makeup items. So, and a lot of it you're gonna see is actually Sephora brand. Even though I'm really big into luxury and everything, so, being a VIB Rouge, for all other brands, I get 20% off. Depending on where you are in terms of your status, it can either be 10, 15, or 20%. So I get 20% because I'm a VIB Rouge. But no matter what tier you are, if you buy any Sephora items, it's 30%. This time I decided I'm going to take advantage of that because Sephora actually low-key makes some great products. They are truly underrated as a brand, even by myself. And so this time I was like, I'm going to take advantage. So the first thing that well, it's not necessarily the first thing I bought, but the first thing I'm going to show you from Sephora is their Micro Smooth powder. Now, it's actually not new to me because back in the day, this was my go-to powder. Now my go-to finishing powder has been from Chantecaille and from Hourglass, and even like Pat McGrath. But this was my go-to, and it is really good. It actually holds up to some of these luxury brands that I've mentioned. And not only are they normally a great price, like this is normally $20, which is already comparatively... If I tell you the price of a Chantecaille compared to this, $20 is already a steal. But they were already discounted, and then you add the 30% off. Guess how much I paid for this? $4.90. So I was like, I don't care. I have to buy this. I'm taping this, I don't know if it's available because the majority of shades are sold out. You might have to go in store and see what they have, but even in store, they have limited stock. Get it while you can. It sounds like they are reformulating this. And so that's why they're also in this rush to get rid of whatever stock they have. Will the reformulation be as good? I don't know. But reformulations, it's not always for the better. So especially if you've loved it or have always wanted to try, get it now. Before the reformulate, and why you can get it for $5. $5. And I'm telling you, this is good quality. So I got it in the shade 58 Almond. I didn't have much choices in shades, but actually I think it worked out, and this actually does work for me. And I did use it today. So yes, I'm actually happy that I got this. So let me continue the Sephora trend and show you the other Sephora items I got. I decided to invest in some Sephora brushes. Now, I am big on Sonia G. A lot of my brushes are from Sonia G, or just Fude in general, whether it be Wing Goss or things like that. I think I have a couple of Chikuhodo. So I have really been big into Fude. But I decided I needed some backup concealer and foundation brushes. And I actually do know, I've heard such good things about the Sephora brand brushes, and it's already, once again, a good steal. And then to get 30% off, I love my Sonia G, but there's, I can only buy so many Sonia G's, so I'd rather back up with some affordable brushes. So, and I have not used these, so these are products that I have not used. I wanted to show you these brushes not used, so I'm going to open them in the box with you and show you what they look like. So I'll have to get back to you in terms of the, how good are they. But they come, nicely well packaged. And let's see if I can do this on camera. Okay. So this is, and I said this is the number 64. It feels very relatively, like I said, this is not Fude. I'm not expecting it to be Fude. This is synthetic, so I'm not expecting the softness to be on that same level. But for synthetic, it feels soft and it feels sturdy, and this is nice. I'm telling you, their Pro collection It's great. So let me open up all the boxes and I'll show you the other 3 brushes. Give me one second. So the other foundation brush I got is number 47. I was especially excited for this shape. I like this kind of shape to my foundation brushes. So I like to do this kind of action to my foundation brushes. So this is number 47. I already showed you 64. I was also thinking, you know, this, you know, it's supposed to be a foundation brush, but I'm thinking it might also be good for cream contour, because I love to use cream contour. So this actually might be for cream contour for me and foundation brush, but you know, I might use them both. Concealer, I got them in 2 shapes, and you're gonna see they kind of parallel the foundation brushes. So the concealer brush, I got one of them in 57. I'll get in closer so you can get a better idea of the size. I was off camera. I was like taking them all out of the boxes and packaging. I figured I'd leave one of the concealer because I just wanted to show you how different the concealer brushes are. So they are packaged in the plastic. I'd already showed you one of the foundation brushes. They're the same in terms of it had that kind of netting to it. So I just wanted you to know how they come packaged. Okay. And so here is the concealer brush. And so like I said, so this is number 71, 71 and 47. Like I said, they're kind of twins in terms of foundation concealer. So I like this kind of shape. So as a concealer, I think this is going to be a fantastic shape. And then like I said, this as foundation. And then, but I also sometimes like to switch up size of my shapes of my concealer brush. So this will be the other one, and then here's the matching. So I'm excited to try these out. So I'll have to get back to you about what I think about these. These are going to be my first time trying these Sephora brushes. And then just to complete with Sephora and complexion, I actually bought a sponge. Now, generally speaking, I'm not a powder puff girl. You know, I've kind of strayed away from the powder puff, and I'm mainly just I'm just opening out of the box. I'm mainly a brush girl, but I've showed you before that, you know, one of the powders that I've been using from last year was the one size pink powder brush. And for that, particularly for that formula, I think a powder puff is best rather than a brush. So one of my friends highly rated this, and I can already feel it, because to be honest, I was using like an inexpensive one like from Amazon, and so I was like, you know what, now that I've established I do like the powder, it deserves a better quality powder puff, and it feels so nice, very, you know, it's like a velour velvety shape. I like, it's got a little pocket, like not just the string part, but there's actually an actual kind of pocket, so you can easily slip your fingers in there, get right into it. And it just like quality wise, you can just tell like it's good quality that doesn't feel like it's gonna just fall apart too quickly like some of these cheaper ones are. Like, it's, you don't necessarily have to pay the most for these, but there is a certain level that they can get too cheap and then not last long. So I'm excited for that. So I'm really excited for these Sephora products that I bought. I think I got a great deal on all these items, and I think they're actually good quality. All right, what else did I get that is not Sephora? Like I said, these are like, oh, well, actually, no, one more. I got the eye remover. This is my go-to makeup eye remover. I normally get the large size. I ended up getting too small. They were like, online they're sold out. And it's limited stock in store because everybody knows it's a great price and great product. So what I just did is I bought 2 small ones because it equals the size of a large one, and especially with the deal, it works out. So I bought 2 small ones. So that is my last Sephora products. Some more repurchase staples are Benefit. My ultimate go-to eyebrow pencils are Benefit, and I love both. I use both. It's not just one, both. So Precisely My Brow and Goof Proof, and I get them both in the shade number 5. These are go-to, these are staples. This is nothing revolutionary. I think a lot of people agree that these are one of the best. I've tried luxury, I've tried all kinds of brands, and nothing seems to top this for me, period. This is another repurchase. Too Faced. I actually do buy Too Faced products, and this is something I can't live without. And this is the Hangover 3-in-1. It's the replenishing primer and setting spray. I particularly use it more as a replenishing primer. For my True setting spray, Charlotte Tilbury is my go-to. I already have a full size that I barely use so far, so I didn't repurchase. But I'll probably the next VIB sale get that one. But this one I always have to get a backup of this. So especially for me, because I am, remember, dry skin, but I like to look matte. I like to use my powders. It does not stop me from using powders. So what do? So after I put my foundation, my concealer, my cream contour, I will set everything with powder, but then I will spray with this to bring my face back to life. Not only not to feel dry, but not to look dry. Everything just looks so much better after I do that. Then I go on and do the rest of my makeup, eyeshadow, blush, bronzer, highlighter, all that. And then I go with the Charlotte Tilbury spray. So I need both. This is my replenishing spray in the in-between, and then I do Charlotte Tilbury at the end. And this is also a repurchase. This is Fenty. I actually do like their body creams. And it was, oh, what was the deal? Because this was already on sale to begin with. And then when you added the 20% off, it was a steal that I was just like, I have to get it because it was already, like, I think it was like already 30% off. And then I got to take another 20%. It was just like, I couldn't ignore it. So this is a repurchase. Oh, and then I also got the 54 Thrones body wash. It's in my shower now. I'm not going to bother to get it. That shows you how much I love it. I'm using it right now. I think I've mentioned that product in the past. So that was also one of my purchases. Last thing I want to show you is just a couple small items that I got from Nordstrom. Be right back. We're coming to the end. We're coming to it. I put them in my little Sephora bag, but these actually are from Nordstrom. I didn't get much, but the thing about Nordstrom is that, you know, when Sephora and even Macy's and these other brands, major department stores do their sales, a lot of times Nordstrom will price match. Now they're price matching at 15%. So, which Macy's does 15%, so they're price matching Macy's. Now, for me as VIB Rouge, with Sephora, I get things 20%. So that's why I still mainly did everything at Sephora, but there were just two items that I decided that I would do at Nordstrom for a reason. So, I'm coming back to Too Faced again. This is my absolute go-to for eyeshadow primer. I have been without it. I was using some others, but I was like, I need to come back to this. This is my go-to. You know, 15% versus 20% is like only $1 difference. And the reason why I went with Nordstrom is because they were also doing like 5 times beauty points. And so I was willing to forego the $1 to get 5 times the beauty points because I'm trying to rack up my Nordstrom notes so I can use that to buy some other makeup products. And then the other major thing that I got was some Kiehl's skincare. And I haven't bought Kiehl's in a minute, but I decided to come back to it. One, they were having a great deal. So let me show you. So the main thing, actually, the reason why I was getting it is mainly for this item right here. And it is the Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate. And what's key about it is that it has 12.5% vitamin C, which is a high dose for vitamin C, and it has hyaluronic acid. And this is a product that it used to be my go-to part of my skincare, my morning routine in the past. And I kind of went away from it just because, you know, after a while you just want to keep trying new things. But like, I really feel like this product, along with SPF, in the morning really, really improved my skin. And then at night I like to incorporate some retinols and HEAs. But in terms of my morning routine, this was my go-to. I think the vitamin C, I really feel with the SPF really cleared up my hyperpigmented scars. Anything that you've been seeing on any of my demo videos pales in comparison to how my skin used to look in my 30s. My skin looks so much better now in my 40s than it did in my 30s. Trust me. And I do think it was due to this product, so I decided to come back to it. And it's so hydrating. As someone with dry skin, I was just like, I need to come back to it. So let me show you, like, this product it says it has a value of $151, and the cost was $105, and you get this product and then these two other products. Well, no, I did not pay $105. So they had like a 30% off, so it was like $73. Well, let me tell you, if you go into Sephora right now, just to try to get this one product here, this is $79. And for $73, not only did I get this product, but I basically got these two products for free and got a little discount here. So these two products I've never used before. It is the Powerful Strength Line Reducing and Dark Circle Diminishing Vitamin C Eye Serum and the Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. So I can't comment on these two. I will try them out. I'll have to get back to you, but I already knew that I love this. So these two are free and they're full size. So I got these two full size free. This was at a discount. And then I threw this in here. I think I paid full price for this. This is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. I like to use this at night for an eye cream. I already knew I liked this because I had to spend a certain amount of Kiehl's products to get some more free stuff. And I got a bag full of like extra products from Kiehl's. So I was just like, yeah, you know, no brainer. More eye cream, more my vitamin C serum, more face cream, hair products, whatever. It's free. So I went crazy over Kiehl's at Nordstrom just because I was getting 5 times the points, beauty points. You know, I got 30% off one item, 15% off another item. It just, for me, it just seemed like a no-brainer. So that is all that I bought. And I can't be saying that's all because that was a lot. And I'm praying because there's still days left. I'm praying that should be it. If I dare, if you find me at a Sephora near you, tell me to stop myself. Please, please. But yeah, that's all that I got from the VIB sale and from Nordstrom. One more thing. I just figured I'd end with, I showed you everything I got. Despite all that I got, and that was a lot. Believe it or not, I had even more things like on my wish list, things that I thought about buying, things that maybe at certain points I had in my cart and I actually took it out. I've decided I'm not going to get it. But I figured I'd share with you what were some of the things I thought about buying but didn't. I'm going to be looking down at my phone just to remind myself what I was thinking about getting. Hopefully I'll be putting on the screen an image of what I'm talking about. But just for fun, I just figured I'd show you what was I thinking about getting it and why I chose not to. So let's see. I thought about getting the Tom Ford eyeshadow quad in Emerald Dust. Those kind of shades, just looking at it, those look like my type of shades. That's kind of my color story. I love the Tom Ford eyeshadow formula. So why didn't I get it? I mean, one, it's not cheap, but hey, I would have gotten 20% off, right? And it's really hard to find Tom Ford on sale. You can go to your local CCO, but you don't know what you might find there. And you have to wait for older products, right? But I did watch some reviews and I wasn't impressed with the pigmentation, particularly the green. You know, you look at it and what is the most exciting color? That green. And it's actually more of a topper shade rather than like a major shade. So that was a kind of disappointment to me. So, you know, and then I thought about what I already have. I have another Tom Ford quad that is not the exact same, but is very reminiscent of it. I have some new products that are coming my way soon. So I was like, I'm gonna be good, and I didn't get it. But let me know, guys, if you got any of these products and if you like them, what you think. Am I crazy for letting them go? Let me know, okay? I thought about getting one of the YSL Love Shine Lip Oil Sticks because I love their lip products, and I almost so close to getting it, but I was trying to be good, and I was looking at all the lip products that I do already own, and I said to myself, I need to finish off what I got. So for that reason, I held off. Next was the Pat McGrath under eye powder. She has a new shade pink. Well, why was I considering it? So number one, her eyeshadow powder is my go-to under eye powder. I used it today. It's my go-to under eye powder, and I use the shade medium. Medium is my go-to. I've tried deep before. Deep would be more for my all over. But for specifically my under eye, I prefer medium. It's more brightening. Now, you know, pink. Why would I do pink? Well, you know, like I said, last year I got the one size in pink and I love it. So I was like, oh, I should get it in, you know, with Pat McGrath because I love Pat McGrath. But then I said to myself, you just got the one size and it's huge. It's going to take me forever to get through it. So I was good. I didn't get it. But if you got it, let me know. Is it good? Should I get it? Let me know. All right. Next, I actually passed up on the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Moisture Repair Balm Serum with Hyaluronic Acid and Squalene. I was holding out when this first came out. I said, once the VIB sale comes, I'm going to get it. That is my plan, was to get that along with the groundwork. I got the groundwork, but did not get this. Because then you saw I ended up getting the Kiehl's. And after I got all that, I was just like, you know what? That already gives me my hyaluronic acid and everything. It was just such a good deal. And it was a product that I already know that I love, that I decided to just stick with that, and I'd hold off. So that was that. Next is the Super Goop Skin Tint. I wanted to get that because I love skin tint and I'm hearing such good things about it. But I then purchased the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint, which is what I have on today. And I love it, and I'm like, I just bought that, and that was not cheap. So I'm like, I need to finish that off. So I'm like, let me hold off. I mean, I can tell the formulas are going to be so much different because I feel like the Super Goop is going to be much more moisturizing, more tacky, you know. I don't want to make tacky sound bad, but, you know, it's definitely going to be much more glowy, and it's got the SPF in it. So there is a role to getting it, maybe still, I don't know, but it keeps selling out constantly. My shade, like, it keeps going out of stock like constant. Everybody seems to be getting it. So it does sound to be good. Let's see. I considered for a second the Rare Beauty Luminous Powder Blushes. I'm not really a Rare Beauty girl. I don't own any products from Rare Beauties. I don't know. Their products have never really captured me. I don't know, you know, and I've gotten sometimes some samples of Rare Beauty, and I was never really impressed. But I really was considering, just for a minute, I was considering these, you know, and I thought about it, and then I went in store. I swatched it. Hopefully I'm showing it over here. And I just, you know, it's pretty, but just not for me. You know, I realized I don't want a blush to be that. It looks like a highlighter. It's like, is it a highlighter or is it a blush? And I just decided, no. I let it go. So I let that go. But let me know if you think it's a good one that I should have tried. Next was the Givenchy Libre Prisme, the Mini Prisme Libre Loose Setting and Finishing Powder. So, like, number one, love the blush. Then, like I said, not only I was like, number one, I was like, maybe I should get another shade in the blush. But then I was like, should I get the powder? Because I've heard such good things. I have friends who swear by it. And I've always been over and over again this close to getting it, but I just held off just because I have so many powders. And then I was about that Sephora one. So I was just like, be good, let me stop. So I didn't get it, but tell me if I'm crazy for letting it go. Next is the Guerlain, the new Meteorites, shade number 4. It's gorgeous, the packaging is gorgeous. The only reason why I'm holding off is because I have the original one in the shade 4. And I don't know, it's hard. You're going to have a hard time convincing me that the shade is that much different. But let me know if it's different. But I didn't feel like it was going to be different enough. And it's like, I still have the original ones. And so it feels like I'd almost just be buying it for the packaging. And I was like, it's not, you know, it's not worth having that. I haven't even finished the first one thoroughly. So those are, you know, the products that I was this close to getting, but I actually held restraint. And it's hard to say restraint after you saw all that I bought, but I held restraint and didn't get those. So that is it. Those are all the products that I bought. So like I said, please comment below. Let me know which one of those products would you love me to give a dedicated video in-depth review on, and I'll do my best to come through and provide that for you. Let me know what did you buy in the sale? What are your faves that you bought? Is there something that I should have bought? Is there something I left behind that I'm crazy that I left behind? So just let me know. Let's just have fun in the chat. Let me know how the sale's going for you, what you're getting, or are you good and actually didn't get a thing? And if you did, I'm proud of you. So anyway, it's fun to just do something a little bit different this time for a video. But I'll be back to giving reviews on products, you know, that come into my collection. So until then, have a great day. Bye. Okay, I know, I'm back. As bonus content for those of you who have stayed to the end, I thought I would do an impromptu unboxing of a package that just arrived that I think you might be excited for. It is for the elusive new Byredo palette. I'm opening for this first time. I will give you a separate video that will give my normal in-depth review of the product. I just figured I would do the unboxing with you now since it just arrived, just to do it real quick because I'm just so excited. I went through a lot to get this. I will save story time for my next video. So I'm gonna make this really quick and sweet. If I can get it out of the packaging, give me 1 second. I've unpackaged it. So, because it was packaged very well. So this is it. I ended up getting it from a company called Fude Japan. Because this bad boy is like sold out everywhere. Every time it even pops up, it immediately sells out again. So I went through a lot to get this. I'll save it for another story time. Yeah, you could get it from them. You may or may not find it worth it. So you might want to wait to hear what I have to say about the shipping process. But it's, you know, just wait for the restock. But how gorgeous is this palette? I am so excited. Oh my God. I'm just seeing this for the first time. I'm so excited. This is my first big palette by Byredo. I have small ones, but this is my first big palette. It was really nice that I was not expecting. They also sent me a Byredo mascara and some Japanese snacks. So I'm gonna go now, eat some Japanese snack, and in another week or two, I will give you a full review of the Byredo palette and mascara. All right, see you then. Bye.